Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I'm Helen Long, President of the Canadian Health Food Association, and we are super excited to be here this afternoon. LaunchPad is an exciting opportunity for companies to showcase their products to a panel of judges in the hopes of being named the most innovative product at CHFA West. Along with our event partner, a live publishing group, we are thrilled to provide this opportunity for companies to compete to win a terrific prize package valued at $30,000. Exactly. It's also my pleasure to introduce our distinguished panel of judges for the event. So from our event partner, a live publishing group, Ryan Ben, President and Publisher. Oh. This is like a contest. Lisa Sartor, Senior Analyst, Banyan Capital Partners. And finally, Mike Fata, Founder, Manitoba Harvest, and Chair of CHFA's Board of Directors. Yay. So we all know that retailers are a critical partner in the success of a new product, so we've been holding an empty seat right here at the front for a lucky retailer who can help us judge today's event. That person gets $200 in cash money for helping us to determine who the winner is. Today's final judge will be Catherine DeSlip from Nutrition House. Come on up, Catherine. Get your $200 if you're in the room. Yes, here you are. No pressure. Do you want the... I can bring it down. So while Catherine's getting settled, I'm going to pass the mic over to our host, Julie Daniluk. Many of you know Julie as a longtime advocate for our industry. She's a recipient of the CHFA Organic Achievement Award, a best-selling author, reality TV host, and in-house nutrition expert for the Marilyn Dennis Show. Please join me in welcoming our very own Julie Daniluk.
Thank you, Helen. Thanks. Thank you, Helen. Amazing. It is great to be here today. Some of you may have attended the inaugural LaunchPad event that was happening past September at CHFA East. It was so much fun. It was such a great event that we agreed that it was a contest worth repeating. Move over, Dragon's Den. Welcome, Health Haven of the CHFA. Because this, do you know that Dragon's Den is actually the #1 show watched on CBC for good reason? This is so exciting for people to watch this. I promise you that the judges are a lot more kind than the folks that are there. I imagine, except, or I know Mike's like, no, wait, I'm going to be brutal here. So I'm sure you guys will have a fantastic time. For those of you who are new to the event, I'm going to give you a brief overview of how the judging works. It was huge to get here today. So I'm just letting you know that CHFA received 66 applications. Whew, that was a lot of work. And to actually pull it into the final folk, it was a very hard job because there were so many amazing people. So I do want to just say thank you, Judy, and the team who went into really that difficult job of narrowing it down to 9. You do such a great job. That's amazing. So as we know, this $30,000 prize pack, isn't that extraordinary? I think we need to have a whoop whoop. I can't believe $30,000 prize pack. That's exceptional. What's happening inside that pack? Well, they get a cash award, they get advertising in a live magazine, they get a booth at the future CHFA show, as well as promotion on the CHFA website, and a company profile in e-news going out to 8,000 industry contacts. Essentially, their product is instantly put on the map. Everyone gets to know it, and that is why they're here today. So products are going to be awarded for these points. They're going to be awarded for innovation, for packaging, for product quality, for consumer appeal, for competitive pricing, for sales and marketing, and overall presentation. Now, each presenter will only be given 3 minutes to speak, so they have to be very concise. They have to be able to pull it all together and really explain why their product is unique, for sure. And timing is exceptionally tight, so we're going to have folks running to the stage and giving you a nice synopsis. So I can't wait to get us started. I just want to see the judges have their scorecards ready. We are ready to rock. Amazing. Well, would you please give a warm welcome to our very first contestant? Come on up. Can't wait to see about Active Pop. Fantastic. Yes. Way to cheer them on. and we'll get the timer started and go.
Hi everyone, my name is Angèle Miller and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Salty Naturals. I'm introducing to you today the first to market charcoal-infused sea salt popcorn that's fun, it's tasty, and is good for the tummy. Being a mom to a beautiful little girl has even further enhanced my commitment to a healthy lifestyle. Ensuring she's happy, she's healthy is at the core of the passion behind the creation of Active Pop. Organic, gluten-free, eco-friendly, non-GMO, they're not just bullet points or words on the products, but they're also about the kind of food that we consume at home and we teach our kids to make. When I met my now business partner, Jessica Armand, who's an amazing mother of 4 with the same unwavering commitment, together we have set to launch Active Pop, organic popcorn to help model healthy living for our children while we make it fun and exciting. What makes our popcorn different is that it's made with black salt, sourced from a salt master that I met in Molokai Island, Hawaii. This salt master has dedicated her life to making hand-produced sea salt in paradise. Our black salt offers a more smoky and sophisticated flavor. And I can tell you this black salt is absolutely beautiful. It looks like little black crystal diamonds. The Active Pop branding is designed in a classic comic book pop art style to appeal to heroic parents who want to teach their children that natural products, it can also be fun. We're very happy to share with you that we just signed our first distribution deal with EcoIDs, and we will be available in all natural health and grocery stores across Canada within the next 12 months. We are a self-funded, women-owned, dedicated company that we're dedicated to showing how moms, how powerful they can be in the natural products industry. Did you also know that Active Pop popcorn is made and produced in small batches right here in Canada? Yay, right? In Canada. This weekend at CHFA, we are passing out full-size bags of Active Pop to every conference attendees because we want you to love this delicious, healthy snack as much as we do. I believe you deserve it too because you're a hero. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to present to all of you today here at CHFA Launch Pad. It was a real gift to share this with all of you. Thank you very much.
Great job. Woo! 3 seconds under. That's incredible. That's great job and beautiful product. Very generous. And I'd love to hear from the judges. What would you like to ask?
What's your current distribution?
We're a brand new brand. This is like our first launch weekend appearance in Canada and to market. We have EcoID's distribution that is our partner distribution company.
Okay.
What's the SRP?
$4.99.
Okay. And you guys have is it just one size package?
Currently, yes. We have 2 flavors, one size package. We do have small size, snack size bag already in current development today.
Can you briefly walk me through the benefits of activated charcoal and how are you going to educate the consumer on why activated charcoal is good for you?
Yeah, activated charcoal it's added to the product to offer a more smoky, sophisticated flavor, and it has also the benefits of being good for the tummy as well. So we put very little amount into the product, and it's mostly just for giving the real nice, smoky, sophisticated flavor to the popcorn.
You said Canadian company, but it has Texas on the package. Is it based in the U.S. but made in Canada?
We are made in Canada, correct, and
Okay.
we're a United States
U.S. company made in Canada. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Target audience? Who are you targeting to pick this up?
We're targeting to all parents and people that really want to teach their children what healthy eating is and to make it fun. That healthy eating natural products can also be fun and tasty.
What's the? Can you walk us through the social media plan?
Yeah, we do. We have social media campaigns running today that we're targeting all the area around Vancouver today. And so we are going to be having pretty aggressive social media campaigns through Facebook, Instagram, various video campaigns that we're also producing.
Can I ask what angle you are going to be taking with your social media in your marketing plan?
The angle will be more targeted towards, parents, the age group of the millennial consumers. We found that a lot of the younger generations are kind of looking more into the natural, healthy, good tasting, but also fun type of products. So we're targeting a lot of our social media campaigns towards that consumer base.
Have you secured any ambassadors for social media? Any spokespeople?
No, not yet today.
Where do you intend to sell this? Do you intend to go into national grocers or more natural health food stores?
Natural health food stores is going to be one of our big focus, starting off as a brand, but also independent grocer, drugstore, grocery stores.
Okay,
Great.
we're good.
Perfect, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much. That was wonderful. Good job. All right, we'll have our next contestant up. Next contestant, we're really looking forward to hearing from Bucha, Brew, Kombucha. Here we go. Yes, give her a nice warm welcome.
Why do we buy bottled water? It's free, it's accessible, it's everywhere, and it's kind of boring. And then there's pop. It's delicious, fizzy, good for you. Sorry, not good for you. Next time, why don't you try a can of our kombucha? It's high in antioxidants, low in sugar, and accessible for everyone. Whenever I ask my kids if they want a can of kombucha or a bottle of kombucha, every time they pick the can. I'm Kara. I'm the founder of Bucha Brew Kombucha. I started brewing kombucha 4 years ago. I went on a trip to Hawaii. I was 8 months pregnant and so bored of drinking water. I went to a health food store there, and there was a wall of kombucha. It was amazing. I was really excited to find something that was low in sugar, low in calories, and I later found out really good for digestion. Fast forward to today, Bucha Brew is now available in over 300 retailers across Canada in multiple formats. We're from 20-liter kegs, 1-liter growlers, glass bottles, and then these new 355 ml cans. I'm so excited to launch the cans for a few reasons. Firstly, through it's opened new markets for us. It's the convenience chain has been something that we've been after for a while, and with the new cans, we've been able to secure Western accounts with 7-Eleven in over 400 of their locations starting next month. So accessibility has been a big one for us. Distribution, cans are lighter and more compact, so they're cheaper to travel, and obviously it's hard to break a can. And lastly is the environmental impact. Aluminum is infinitely recyclable, which is really important for us. We have also secured a distribution center listing with Sobeys for Western Canada. That's been in the works for a while, and I'm really excited about that. And then we're going to be in most major banners across BC and Alberta, launching in the East early summer. We're ambitious enough to take on pop. We're dedicated to challenging the accessibility of water. And hey, who doesn't like an entrepreneur that wants to take on the big guys? Thank you, guys.
Amazing. Okay, I'd love to hear from the judges.
I drink a lot of kombucha, and I like it. It tastes good. So
Great.
good,
Thank
good on
you.
you. Organic. It's organic ingredients, but it's not organic. What's the status of organic?
Yeah, we're in the we get our final inspection in like 3 weeks for that.
The plan is that the full line is
Full line
certified
will be
organic?
organic, yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
I also drink a lot of kombucha, and it's delicious, and it's great to see it in the can as well.
Thank
What's
you.
your distribution strategy for health food?
Right now, we have a few distributors for one distributor nationwide. It's Jan K. Overwheel. Nobody's ever heard of them. It was kind of an interesting route that we took. They do meat and cheese, so the refrigerated trucks were a big one for us. We just signed on with Horizon, which is really amazing because we're not in the natural channel at all right now. So that's going to be a big push for us.
From a consumer perspective, why would someone choose aluminum over glass? And how many aluminum can kombuchas are there on the market right now?
We're the first that I know of national brand that's in the can. There's some smaller regional players, one in BC, one in Alberta, or sorry, two in Alberta, and one in Quebec that I know of. For me, I do lots of outdoor activities, and so the can was important because it's really easy just to throw it in your backpack if you're going for a hike or going backcountry skiing or mountain biking. And after you drink it, you can squish it down. It takes up no space. Whereas the glass, it's heavy. You have to carry it around with you. And then also, I feel like people drink it out of a can faster than a bottle because it's open, and then they just drink it. So we've seen pretty high turnover with the cans so far. We just launched them late January, but it's been good response.
Have you done any, shelf stability testing with the aluminum and leaching into it? Because I know sometimes it can change the taste of the products.
So there's a BPA-free liner on the inside of the can, so the kombucha doesn't actually touch the aluminum. That is definitely something that we were very aware of when we were starting the process. Yeah.
What's the pricing for the different sizes?
So these are $3.49. Our bottles are $3.99. Growlers are $8.99 to $9.99, and then kegs are.
Okay.
Just an observation, and maybe it's just because the first runs, but the print on the can needs to be a little clearer and a little tighter, but I think it's just improvements that could happen. But
Yeah.
soursop, why soursop?
I am very passionate about soursop. Everybody marketing, everybody was like, don't do soursop. Nobody knows what it is. And I'm like, well, what if I call it guanabana? That's good. So it just has a lot of, it's really high in antioxidants, and it's really good for you. And Central South America, it's been around forever. So I wanted to bring it in and bring it to a new market.
Great, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. We are
Thank
at
you,
3
guys.
minutes. Thank you so much. That was great. Good stuff. We are now going to have Dirk come up from Love Chalk. Thank you so much. And here we go. Yes, you got your clicker.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. I'm Dirk from LaunchPad. We're an Amsterdam-based company, and we make raw, organic, vegan chocolates. We are proud to say that that we make the most best and natural. We make the most delicious raw chocolate made only with the best and natural ingredients. And for us, it's all about love for your body, love for the farmer, and love for the planet. And if you are aware of it, it's okay to eat some chocolate and to enjoy it as well, and enjoy it to the fullest. Then, if you look at the raw chocolate making process, a lot of things we do not do. So we do not roast our chocolate, we do not sterilize our chocolate, we do not waltz our chocolate, and we do not condense our chocolate. This we do not because if you do this, you lose a lot of the nutritional value of the chocolate. And we all are about our low processed chocolate, and it makes you happy. Then if you look at our USPs and why I believe our chocolate is so good, is so great. First of all, we get our cocoa from Ecuador, the Ariba Nacional bean, which we do with the local corporation Ecuadoriana, and we work together with the farmers. So no child labor whatsoever is used in our products. Then we're 100% organic. We use coconut blossom sugar, which is low glycemic. Then we're free from dairy, we're free from salt, we're free from gluten, and we're free from palm oil as well. We also are a plant-based company. We're 100% vegan, and I'm very proud to say that we also are 100% plastic-free. Even if you look inside our company, inside the wrapper, you'd maybe think this is plastic. No, it's plant-based. That's why we put the plastic-free logo on top of it as well. Then Why almonds and baobab? Because the product what I'm standing here right now is almond and baobab tablet. Now, baobab is known, it's a superfood which is rich in antioxidants, contains 6 times more vitamin C than an orange, has 50% more calcium than spinach, according to National Geographic. Also, it's high in potassium, magnesium, and in protein, and very rich in fibers. The Love Choc Almond Baobab Bar is just a delicious way to eat some really nice ingredients combined together to create a flavor that sinks in your mouth with a sweet and citrusy flavor. In Canada, we are distributed by Raw Elements. They sell us at the moment to almost 100 shops. We just launched 6 months ago in September, and we're just ready to conquering the world as well, and even Canada. So thank you, I'm Dirk.
Very innovative, and we'd love to hear from the judges.
Yeah, thanks for coming over from the EU to market in Canada. High quality product, you can see it. It's kind of the EU standard. So thanks. Can you just talk a little bit about EU success and then also your marketing plan for Canada?
So in the EU, we are sold in almost every country in the EU. And I'm proud to say that we are the biggest raw chocolate company in the European Union as well. We target only the natural health shops. We're not focused on the big retailer chains.
Ryan loves hearing that. Yeah, he loves hearing that.
No, we got Albert Heijn, Ahold, the biggest player. They wanted to sell us in their stores, and we said no. The reason why, we do not want to make any concessions. We believe in this product, and this product should be the best product possible, and not because some big retailer says, oh no, I'm not sure about that flavor or that flavor. No, it's just a simple answer.
Just the marketing plan for Canada?
The marketing plan we started out with was some small social media contributions. Raw Elements they have cooperations with some social media as well. We started out, did a news item on Calgary TV. So we're trying to build it in a natural and organic way. So we don't have any big investors behind them with a big marketing plan that will pay 500,000 euros or dollars to boost the product. No, like this product, we want to be natural and organic.
Next question.
I apologize, I might have missed. Is there a line of other bars within that same thing, like other?
Yeah. Our current assortment, we have more or less 18 products, and from which are, I think, 9 available in Canada at the moment as we speak. We're just starting out to enter in Canada. We are already an experienced brand in the Netherlands and in the European Union, and also in Dubai, but we just think we need to focus a bit more on some products and make aware of it, because we got some fantastic products like the baobab, because I think a lot of people doesn't know what baobab is. So we need to focus a bit more on that before we grow a bit more.
How do you plan on communicating that? Because that's one of the challenges when you have a brand that's, both indulgent and has health benefits. How are you going to try and communicate those health benefits in a fairly competitive set?
In a competitive way, we are trying to do that to social media, to our website, and also to tasting in stores and stuff like that, to people to get to know the brand. Because we believe if you try the product, you are an instant fan or you're not. Maybe sometimes people, when they think about chocolate, they think a lot of sugar. So the first initial reaction they have, oh, where's the sugar? But if you then taste a little bit more, then you are convinced about the chocolate.
Great. It tastes really good, by the way.
Thank you very much.
But to build on Ryan's comment here, I was going to talk about packaging. You spoke about so many great health benefits, but I don't see any of it advertised on the packaging.
We are not allowed to claim in Europe as well, so we do not say, if you eat a piece of chocolate today, you will feel better. But what we do, we put all our USP here on top of the packaging as well. If you open it up, on the inside, you've got this really nice, colorful packaging, and you've got our 3 pillars. And if you go to our website, we got a big amount of content there with also to support our products.
Okay, awesome. Great. Wonderful, thank you so much. That was really good. Really great, thank you. I really appreciate it. Now we have contestant number 4, Alain from Green Beaver. We're very familiar with Green Beaver, and they have an exciting new product for us. Come on up. Great.
Hi, everyone.
Excellent.
Alain, co-founder of the Green Beaver Company. Beaver, Canadian. Green, natural. There's no such thing as green beavers, okay? So there you go. It's about time. This has been going on for 16 years. Trial and error, trying to come up with the very first, and we know consumers are looking for a natural antiperspirant without the aluminum, right? Because all antiperspirants contain aluminum. And we're very proud to introduce the very first ones without the aluminum. My inspiration, my sister, 32 years old, 3 kids under the age of 3, diagnosed with a very advanced breast cancer. And we found out afterwards it was not hereditary, not genetics. So obviously some external factor or factors contributed to her cancer. So that's why we never gave up. I mean, it took us 16 years to come out with this product. Never gave up. My sister just gave me that inspiration. Keep going, keep going. Why? Well, it's all part of Green Beaver's mission. What do we want to do? We want to help people live healthier lives. We don't just make products at Green Beaver. We help people live just healthier lives. That's what we do, right? And she kept me going. Aluminum antiperspirant. The active ingredients are actually chemically treated aluminum compounds, such as aluminum chlorohydrate, aluminum zirconium. And most people don't realize that, but a typical antiperspirant stick contains anywhere between 15 to 24% of pure refined aluminum. And how do they work? Well, very simple. On the top left, you have the picture of the epidermis, your skin, the dermis. You have a sweat gland, which creates a pore that goes right out, right? So when you're hot, you create this water, sweat, so try to cool down your body. When you apply the antiperspirant, it's sort of like a gel-like complex, and as you can see, the little black dots, that would be the refined aluminum that is contained in those sticks. And they're so refined that they're so small, they can actually get into your pores. And when you mix those with sweat, what they do, they create a plug. So wow, it's an amazing product. It actually really works. You have all these little aluminum plugs everywhere in your pores. But is that really a good thing? Well, studies have shown that, first of all, the aluminum found in these antiperspirant sticks actually can penetrate the skin, and this has been published in peer-reviewed medical journals. Also, if you were to apply it on damaged skin, like after you just shaved, right? Another study showed that you have 6-fold more absorption of the aluminum. So what? Well, we know that there are studies that have shown that the aluminum found in antiperspirant sticks have estrogenic activities, and you all know what that means. It can lead to cells start to multiply. Increase in levels of aluminum in dementia, and also, just to let you know, Switzerland is preparing to ban aluminum antiperspirant to be the first country to ban aluminum antiperspirant in the world. It's coming.
I'm so sorry to cut you off, but you did an amazing job, and it's very compelling.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. We'll take it to the judges, because I'm sure you have a lot more questions. Absolutely, great job.
Hi, Elaine. A big fan of the product line. You're in my cabinet and my travel bag and everywhere,
Yes.
right?
Thank you.
But under the different product, how are you planning? It's now getting more and more cluttered on the store shelf, isn't it? In the category, this is certainly more unique. How are you planning on communicating something like that in a concise way that can be done in 5 seconds?
Yes, because it's a new category. It's almost a new subcategory because you have deodorants, and there's no such thing as aluminum-free antiperspirant. So basically, for the very first time, Green Beaver we're working with an agency that is working on hiring influencers, and we're going to have paid social media, retargeting, and all that stuff. It's going to be a humongous campaign because we know that the product has potential.
Absolutely.
What's the cost?
$12.99.
It's very competitive.
Yeah, I'd agree with Ryan. We have lots of product in the house, and the kids love the sunscreen. So great job on the
thank
brand. So you don't sweat. It is a.
Yeah, this is actually clinically proven. We did some tests with external laboratories, 3 different tests where they actually test on humans, where they apply the product and then they apply nothing, so a control. And we've shown that this is as effective as aluminum-based antiperspirant. We did a head-to-head. We went further than that. We did a test in Montreal on odor. So we showed that after 24 hours, we're still very good on the odor prevention. And we went further than that. We had the dermatologist tested on 250 people. Again, this one was done in Montreal to prove that it is actually hypoallergenic. Because people using aluminum-based antiperspirants sometimes have a reaction because of the aluminum as well. It can be skin irritation.
Wow, excellent. Next question.
Why do you think some of the larger consumer product companies haven't focused on this yet?
Because aluminum is cheap. Simple. They have no incentive. It works and it's cheap.
What's the active ingredient that you're using, or the mechanism that you're using, actually?
Yep. Basically, it's a combination of waxes, wax esters. Wax esters are basically a part of the wax, so it's jojoba and mimosa flower wax, and we mix it with a complex of pharmaceutical grade tapioca and corn powder. So not the kind you would buy in the store, obviously. So when you mix those together at the right concentration, so basically what it does, it forms just a natural film, a barrier. It's too big to get into your pores, but it does block the surface of the pore, so the water cannot get out, the sweat cannot get out, and the powders are there to absorb any sweat that may try to get out. And like I said, we tested this head-to-head against aluminum-based antiperspirant in a clinical setting in an external lab.
Excellent. I'm so glad that your questions have fleshed out all your presentation, because that was amazing information. Great. Are we good? Yeah, amazing. We got in under four seconds. Thank you so much, Alain. That was amazing. Great job. Next contestant, can you welcome to the stage? We have Sandy from Just for Cheese. Very exciting. Are you finding this really awesome? Who is absolutely in love with these products? It's going to be hard to decide. The judges have such a hard job. We're so thrilled that they're willing to take it on. Okay, here we go. We're going to be here with Sandy in just a sec. Beautiful. Okay, take it away, Sandy.
Hello, my name is Sandy. I'm with Spain Gourmet, and we import wonderful foods from Europe, always non-GMO, always natural, with traceable ingredients. Today, I'm introducing our wonderful product called Just for Cheese. So the name says it all. It's a signature cheese pairing created just for cheeses. Far from obscuring the taste of cheese, its aim is to enhance its organoleptic properties and create a flow of perfectly balanced olfactive and gustatory sensations. Considered a mix between a sauce and a jam, these are elaborated from fresh and dried fruits, nuts, and spices, ingredients that are specially selected to enhance the sensual characteristics of cheeses. All made in small batches and using less sugar than normal jams, each fruit's natural elements really come through. The profile gives a very clean flavor that will not distract your palate. These mini jams are created for each different category of cheese. The 5 flavors are black figs with Australian macadamia nuts and Jamaican allspice. These pair really nicely with blue cheeses. Peaches and apricots with goji berry and Guatemalan cardamom that pair really nicely with soft ripened cheeses. Golden apples caramelized with tender pistachio from Turkey and cinnamon from Sri Lanka for pairing with hard cheeses. Raspberries that come with rose petals and Szechuan pepper for a nice little kick, and these pair with fresh and soft cheeses. Black grapes with Majorcan almonds that are really nice on washed rind cheeses. The price point on these products make them very accessible to the consumer, as they retail less than most jams, sauces, or antipastos that are found in the deli area. They come in 2 sizes, smaller, that are much smaller than regular jams. The 70 grams are great for sharing with friends, and the 30 grams are great for a smaller crowd or individual. As you can see, they come in their own display case. So you can choose from a mixed case or individually. Most delis will start with a mixed case to see what the best sellers are. Then they can upgrade to the individual cases to top up, or maybe just get the individual cases for the cheeses that sell the best in their stores. Also, for smaller retailers that have very smaller selections of cheeses, then the individual cases are much better for them. Also, for the holiday season, we have a wonderful 3-pack and 5-pack gift sets. They're absolutely fantastic, perfectly priced. They do come with their own instructions on the back as well. And they're wonderful for gift giving as well as entertaining. In summary, these mini jams are created for nothing else but cheese. And with the high cost of imported cheeses nowadays, why not have a wonderful, affordable, smaller option for your customers?
Great job. Wonderful, Sandy. Great. That's great. Okay, let's hear from the judges.
Super unique. What makes it a health food?
What makes it a health food?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a mix of really all natural ingredients, fruits, spices, and nuts. So it has a lot less sugar than other jams or anything else on the shelf. Also, they're made in very small batches, so they all come very fresh. Every time we place an order, It takes about a month to place the order, as they have to make a special batch just for us. So they're very fresh.
Yeah, I'm wrestling a little bit with it myself on wondering why, coming from Europe, why it's not organic, and dealing with apples, which are on the Dirty Dozen list, and some, just if there's some thought around that or future potential around that, or if it's really committed to.
For sure. There is an organic version on the way.
Okay,
as well.
Great to hear. That's awesome.
So there will be an organic version as
Thank you
well
for that.
as conventional.
Yeah.
Where do you see these selling? Are they primarily deli area items, or do you find them in natural health food stores? Or
No, so these will actually be in very nice gourmet specialty cheese shops, specialty meat and cheese shops, as well as grocery stores with a very robust cheese selection, which more and more stores are putting more different kinds of cheeses in there and really expanding their deli sections nowadays, especially with the wonderful new CETA agreement we have with Europe. There's more and more European cheeses coming into Canada, which is fantastic because they're all very wonderful artisan healthy cheeses. So these are more of a specialty item.
You mentioned competitive pricing. What is the price point?
The 70 gram will retail anywhere between $3.49 and $3.99 depending on the store. And the 30 grams are often about $1.99.
I really like the display cases because I think it might help in terms of being actually in the deli category, because my question was, how are you going to find your way through that category, which is just wrought with all kind of, there's so many different products within that category.
I understand. There are for sure. So the best place that these are positioned is actually right alongside the cheeses. So that wouldn't not work on the shelf. They work the best when they're actually beside the cheeses. So a lot of stores will position them directly beside the cheeses in their category, or if they have a mixed case, will be right above the cheeses. The packaging also tells the customer exactly what cheese to place it with. So sometimes they'll even be placed in the cheeses outside of their display case.
And the shelf life?
The shelf life is 3 years.
Okay. All right, very good.
what's your go-to-market strategy besides the display case that illustrates kind of what this is for?
So they're a wonderful product for small independent stores, but also really nice. Delis like to use them in their own cheese platters as well, because you can place multiple cheese platters. They also can be co-branded and co-packed as well, which is a wonderful marketing for certain stores who do a lot of gift baskets and cheese platters around the holidays, so that they can use it as a marketing piece, and it's also a very affordable way to add it into there as well.
Okay, you did great. Thank you, Sandy. Wonderful. We have next up, number 6, Lisa from Kuli Kuli coming up now. Ooh, we're looking forward to hearing all about her lovely bars. Here we go. And more. Here's your
Cool.
awesome.
Thanks so much.
Take it away.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa Curtis, and I'm the founder and CEO of Kuli Kuli. How many of you guys, by a show of hands, have heard of MORINGA before? Awesome. So I actually hadn't heard about MORINGA up until about 10 years ago. I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Niger, West Africa. And I was in this super rural village, no electricity, no running water, and not a lot of healthy food. And as a vegetarian, I found myself feeling weak off a diet of millet and rice. So I started asking some of the women in this health center where I was working what I could eat that would make me feel better. And they pulled these leaves off a tree and mixed it into this popular West African snack called Kuli Kuli and said, "Here, eat this. It'll make you feel better." I had never thought to eat tree leaves, and I had never heard of moringa, but I trusted these women, and so I started eating it. And lo and behold, it made me feel so much better. And so I did a little research, and I realized that moringa is one of the most nutritious plants on the planet. It grows all the way across the tropics, from Africa to South America to Southeast Asia. It provides a complete plant protein, a lot of calcium, iron, and vitamins. There's also some really interesting scientific research happening, showing that it has really potent anti-inflammatory benefits, also can help lower blood sugar levels, and is really used by a lot of doulas in helping to enhance lactation for new mothers. So I started working with some of these women in my village to help them grow more moringa and use it to improve nutrition locally. But the thing that they really wanted from me was a way for them to sell moringa and help them earn a sustainable livelihood. And they said that would allow them to grow more of it and use more of it locally. So after returning back to the United States, I launched Cooley Cooley onto the market. So we sell a pure moringa powder, a smoothie mix, moringa energy bars, and green tea energy shots. Over the past 5 years, we've gotten some amazing momentum. We're now carried in about 7,000 stores nationwide, including most of the health food stores in the US and starting to enter into some conventional as well. And the thing that we're really excited to be launching here in Canada is our moringa energy bars, along with our pure moringa and our vanilla smoothie mix. The cool thing about these bars is they're a salad in a bar. You're getting your greens for the day, but you would never know it. You taste the cinnamon, the sea salt, the fresh dates and almonds and cherries and chocolate, and it really gives you a lot of great energy to fuel you through the day. So we've gotten a lot of attention for what we're doing, people calling moringa the new kale, the new turmeric, and the new matcha. And we are so excited to announce today that we are launching here in Canada.
Great job, Lisa. Wonderful. Let's hear from our judges.
So much to ask you about. Thank you first for your work in Africa.
Thank you.
Do you have a plan on circling back some of the success of the product to Africa?
Oh, we do, yeah. 3 minutes, I couldn't go into our entire supply chain, but we work with about 1,300 farmers across Africa and South America. So we partner directly with the farms, mostly women's cooperatives and small family farms. We pay above fair trade wages, do a lot of work in that community to do nutritional trainings, ensure that moringa is reaching the people who need it the most, and then help them earn a sustainable livelihood by selling it to the US and now to Canada.
Great. Next up.
I noticed with the packaging, has it been launched in Canada yet? Because I noticed there's a wrap on the package.
Today's the day, yeah.
Is that what the wrap is for?
We're stickering for now.
Okay.
We just got set up with Horizon, so we are expecting to have the fully printed packaging in the next 6 months.
Will the packaging be the same?
It will be the same, but prettier and less stickered.
That's great. Any other questions?
Yeah, a great founder story and the work you're doing there. So that's always good for the foundation of a brand. And I would say it tastes super healthy, which I like. It's a good thing.
It'll make you feel good, I promise.
Can you talk to the distribution plan? But is Horizon?
Yeah, so Horizon
you have a distributor.
Horizon
What
just
about
picked us up. We've got some meetings with Sobeys and Loblaws, and this is part of our distribution plan. The kind of 3 things we do quite a bit of whenever we enter into new retailers or into new markets. A lot of earned media. We have a really interesting story behind our brand, both with the founding story and also, a lot of people are interested in what moringa is. So we tell that story to sort of press and influencers. We also do quite a bit of field marketing. So we're planning to hire some field marketers here in Canada to get in stores, help consumers try it so they understand how to use it and why they should use it. And then also doing a lot of digital marketing as well.
Can you just walk us through the price points of the different powders?
Yeah, so our bars are $2.99. The pure moringa powder is $22.99, and then the vanilla smoothie mix, which has organic protein, which is a little more expensive, is about $28.99.
And that's Canadian. That's U.S. or?
That is Canadian. I'm looking at my head of sales, and she's gonna tell me if I'm wrong. I'm really close.
You got to talk kilometers.
I'm really close.
And Canadian dollars up here.
Yeah, it's around the same.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that was wonderful. Good job. Thank you so much, Lisa. Yeah, really looking forward to seeing how you do in the market. That's great. Up next, number 7. Lucky contestant number 7 is Eldon. Come on up, and I can't wait to hear about your wonderful product.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. My name is Eldon Dahl. I hold the doctorate of natural medicine, and I am the founder and CEO of Life Choice. What we're going to talk today is something that's a labor of love. Thyrodyne took 4-year achievement, actually a 7-year achievement if you look at the first 3.5 years of the battle with Health Canada. Health Canada said that this was impossible. They told us that it was an impossible product to be able to manufacture because they said everything that they tested had chemical residue. So it's a 4-year achievement, and what they was on, it was a prescription drug status, thyroid is, because the need is so great. So it took us, we had to sit down, there was a lot of pushback from this product. A lot of big pharma interest was pushing back. We managed to take it from prescription drug status after we were sitting down with the Prescription Drug Council to bring this into the first natural health product to treat thyroid condition. So it's the first one to be given an NPN in Canada. What it is it is the first desiccated thyroid gland, desiccated from bovine source. And it's produced hormone-free, grass-fed from New Zealand with no chemical residue. All the animals there are tested, so there's no contamination, no antibiotics, no hormones. And we designed the gland specifically under Health Canada's guidelines because they said we didn't think it's impossible, so we took a full gland and we had to develop the protocol and test it according to Health Canada's testing for the amount of thyroxine in it at the end. So this is the first NPN in the world for this, a licensed product. So it can be found throughout Canada. We distribute through Purity Life, Christmas Natural Foods, Ecotrend, Ecologics, and most health food stores in Canada. So the reason is inspiration because 70% of the world population have a thyroid issue. And right now, 123 million prescriptions are written per year in the United States for Synthroid. That's equivalent to one Synthroid for 1/3 of the US population. The Thyroidine was designed specifically for women because women are the most targeted for thyroid disorder. And we all need a hero. Introducing Master Thyroid. Master Thyroid is a superhero fighting for your health with the power to safely support your thyroid gland. Our thyroid gland controls the iodine thyroid cells stable, and that repulses radiation. So thank you.
Excellent. Thank you for all your hard work, Eldon. That was amazing. Excellent. Okay, let's take some questions.
Hi, Eldon.
Hello, Ryan.
So glandulars like this, a lot of the challenges on the desiccation process. Can you speak briefly into your partner in how they're ensuring the product quality and the potency through the desiccation process?
Well, this is we have this protected by a master file with Health Canada, our formulation. I can't go into detail of how we did this. It's a big challenge, but we had to design it. I went back to my studies. It took us 4 years to develop it so Health Canada would be satisfied. So in the desiccated process, we buy from the same gland supplier for the last 25 years. So we get the gland, and when I told them I wanted to make a hormone-free thyroid, they said, why? The money's in thyroid. But I said the treatment is because hormone therapy is not the naturopathic way. It never has been. It brings the body into a state of balance when the body is functioning as a whole.
Thank you.
What's the price point? Price
It
of the
should
product?
be close to what Synthroid is, but probably less, under $40. For most people will take 1 capsule a day, and some at the beginning when they're weaning off their Synthroid, they may have to take 2.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I missed it, but when this switched from a prescription drug to a natural product, was this a voluntary switch, or how did this happen?
Oh, no. No, it was, we had to fight to the last day. They did not want to bring this product onto the market. Health Canada was adamant to keep this off the market. So we had to convince, I had a licensing firm that worked with us that were tenacity, innovate, helped me so much in this. And a labor of love. I mean, because natural health products cannot be patented, really. And so I just say to the people, really to support the innovator and not the ones that are copycats, because there's no money really into doing it. It has to be a labor of love.
Great.
This is a really comprehensive product. How are you going to get that messaging out?
Well, what we're doing is we're hiring trainers in Canada. They're going to go train all the doctors and health food stores in Canada on this product, because there's a lot of confusion. Because the marketplace, when I talked to the lady setting up our booth, and she was working there, and she said, I've been on Synthroid for 20 years. My hormones are up and down all the time. And she says, she just was drawn to me right away and says, I've got to try this product. And so this is why. So we've got to train the doctors to know that you don't have to put hormones into the body. It never was the way.
But it's a very slippery slope or a very dangerous process if someone's on thyroid medication to kind of go through that weaning process, right?
It's going to be a challenge.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. That was just tremendous. Thanks. Really great. Wow, such innovation. Okay, Nadia's coming up to talk about Element Snacks. Here we go.
Hello. All right, I got 3 minutes to tell you why we're special. I would love, as you did before, if you take a taste while I talk, because I think that tells you a lot more than I can do in 3 minutes just by tasting. What is Element? Element is a very, very simple concept. We are a thin popped cake coated in chocolate or fruit or mint during Christmas. And we're made in the US. I'm the founder of the company, and our idea is to prove and demonstrate that it is possible to walk that very thin line in between healthier and indulgent. So the chocolate covers the indulgent, but we are also fully organic, we are gluten-free, we're kosher, we have 5 grams of sugar, 80 calories, and we put sort of all of that on the package to show it, to demonstrate, and to teach. We brought what was a rice cake a long time ago to new innovation, to sort of a whole new level, a whole new world. And our customers eat us different times of the day. We are that afternoon pick-me-up, kind of, like the little Starbucks coffee and a snack, but we're also good for kids' lunch boxes or the after-yoga little snack. So different times of the day, different types of consumers, both consumers that like chocolate, but also we have quite a following of sort of the specialty diets, the gluten-free people, diabetic. We're under the line, sort of the sugar line for diabetic, so we have a big following there. And for that reason, we have 4 different type of packages, so we can reach the consumer in different places, in different occasions, in different parts of the stores. The larger, you have them all in front of you. The larger one is kind of a pantry item. It's also the biggest value. There's 6 larger cakes in it. Then there is a pouch, which is sort of representing the more snackable. It's resealable. So it's kind of like the family in front of TV. Everybody gets a little bite of it. Then we have a 2-pack, which sits in the cookie aisle in great majority. It's more of a like Lenny and Larry kind of, cookie alternative. And the last one at retail is the snack pack, which is the little one. It's also the lowest price point at about $1.60 in the US. And it's like the grab and go by the cashier. So we try to reach consumers in different places. And we have been alive 4 years, and we have about 2,500 stores in the US. And we run the gamma between conventional and natural, because we believe we want it to be in both. Our core is in natural, but we also wanted to reach the consumer in conventional because they need a healthier product there. The last slide I'm going to leave you with is our innovation. This is just the beginning. There's a lot that can be done with grains, sort of that balance of indulgence with grains and confectionery. Different formats, different grains, different sizes. We can target morning, breakfast, kids, and a whole lot more. And this is Element.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's great. All right, let's take some questions.
Thank you.
I was gonna ask where you saw them sitting in the store, and I think you answered that. But just to reiterate, so are these sitting in the candy confectionery aisle? Are they sitting in the cereal bar aisle? Are they at the front?
So we target different type of retailers in different places, right? So when you go to natural, there is a relatively solid rice cake aisle, and so the bigger ones will go in a natural, like in the Whole Foods and in Sprouts, will be in the U.S. will be in the rice cake. But then you can go more conventional. The rice cake doesn't really exist quite as much, and that's why we came out with a newer one with the minis. And then we tend to go either in the pouchy snacks, so the minis go kind of head to a bark thin, for example. Wherever bark thin is, that's where we try to go. And the snack packs instead go much more just by the cashier, by the grab and go.
And do you have any concern of the people who create rice cakes copying your product?
A couple have tried, but it's actually more difficult than people think. So the result is simple. The process and the supply chain is very difficult because it's chocolate, so it's fully refrigerated. And a lot of the rice cake producers don't want to deal with the refrigerated. It's dry, it's simple, it lasts a long time. We are more complicated than that. So a couple of copycats, there have been. Nobody that broke really big. We're still we were the original, and we're still up there.
Have you considered allergen-free, soy-free chocolate?
Absolutely.
And where is that at in the development?
We are working on it. We're working on no soy and no lecithin either.
And maybe and thank you for that, especially if it's not organic soy. But
this is all organic, but we are fully organic, so it is all organic.
That's what the confusing part was, because it's got organic ingredients, you got organic symbols, so you got to be at least 95%. But the soy lecithin and the natural flavors don't show up as organic, which are important too. Don't leave them behind, please.
It is all European chocolate, so there is non-GMO.
Great. And just the fall, is the continued brand play a better for you indulgent, or have you thought about a good for you indulgent, protein or other things?
Yep. We definitely thought about that. It's sort of part of that future of innovation, one bit at a time. There's a couple of issues. Some of the protein add-ons are more for marketing than not the real value of the protein. So we're trying to figure out what is the right flavor combination in some of the product that we do that is not just adding like the extra powder that sounds good on the label. We wanted to find a protein that is useful, and we're working on it.
I would say hemp's a good one, but.
Yeah. Yes. So yes, we're working on it. Yep.
Distribution, health food strategy?
So distribution, is in the US, our distribution, we are with all the main distributors out there. Our core is always natural. We always start from natural when we get to a new market, and we just launched in Canada, so we just started from natural, and then expand into conventional one step at a time. And marketing-wise, first marketing is field marketing at the consumer, get people to taste, and after they taste, it's social media and everything else. But the most, whether it's coupons, so discount it, or...
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you. You're awesome. Okay, great job. Thank you so much. We've been doing really great running to time. Thank you to all the contestants for that. And we are bringing the house down with our final contestant, John from Spruce. Come on and bring us home. Great job.
Thank you. Last, but hopefully not least. My name is John Garrett Cole. I'm the co-founder of Spruce. We're based in Whistler, BC, so feeling right at home in the snow today. So thank you for that, Vancouver. We launched Spruce about a year or so ago after selling our previous brand, Love Child Organics, which some of you may be familiar with. And Spruce is on a mission to make health simple. And to that end, we launched with a range of functional collagen products. Our first products were all powders in the supplements aisle. We have a plain wild-caught marine collagen, a grass-fed collagen, and then a range of collagens targeting specific parts of the body, skin, gut, and joint health. And today I'm here to introduce you, though, to Spruce Bar, which is our first bar product, and what we believe is #a better bar. We launched it right at the tail end of 2018, 3 delicious flavors. We have double chocolate beet, lemon coconut, chocolate almond butter. Has a very decadent flavor profile, but as we'll see, that's not at the cost of the nutritionals that are in the bar. In formulating the bar, what we were really trying to achieve was the cleanest ingredient deck possible. So we wanted real food ingredients, and you'll see ingredients up there on the screen, like, we start with hemp seeds, we have almonds, dates, almond butter, cocoa butter. No added sugars or syrups. The only sugar in there is naturally occurring sugar from the dates, and then from the chocolate chips in a couple of the SKUs that we have. And we were just trying to really achieve, the densest sort of nutritional profile we could. We wanted it to be a high-fat bar, a low-sugar bar. There's only 7 grams of sugar per bar. There's about 14 grams of fat. High in fiber, there's about 10 grams of fiber per bar. High in protein as well. And then to round it all off, we add 7 grams of our wild-caught marine collagen to each bar. And so all of our products are produced right here in British Columbia. And our marine collagen we source from, is also Canadian. We source it from Nova Scotia. It comes from the beautiful waters of the Nova Scotian coast there, and is a really, probably the highest quality collagen on the market, in our opinion. So we've rapidly gained listings traction. We launched it right at the end of last year. We had a pre-booked store count of 450 plus locations. Preliminary feedback from customers, and this is a couple of examples from our own website. We do sell direct as well as via retailers. Has been very positive. So positive, in fact, that we are looking to launch new flavors in the near future. So thank you very much for that, and please come and visit us at booth 511 during the course of the show to learn more and to meet you in person.
Wonderful, John. Great, right bang on time. Thank you so much. So exciting. Let's hear some questions.
Yeah, congrats on the birthing and the exit of LoveChild and the birthing of the second brand. The question on marine collagen versus animal collagen, can you spend a little bit of time there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we really ummed and ahed as to which collagen to include. We have both the grass-fed beef collagen, which comes from US pasture-raised cattle, and then we have our marine collagen. We love the fact that our marine collagen is a Canadian product. We're a Canadian company. But also we felt with the target market of this bar, we've got a lot of people obviously really trying to transition to as plant-based a diet as possible, for whom a grass-fed collagen may not be acceptable, but maybe more relaxed about. And we're seeing that our marine collagen is probably our best-selling product right now. And so there's that big subset of consumers who are happy to take a marine collagen, but wouldn't necessarily be happy taking a grass-fed collagen.
Marine collagen can be a challenge on supply chain right now. How have you found that to be dealing with, and can you scale with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly, I went out to visit our supplier in person a few months ago, and they were very relaxed at that time about the supply side of things. We were talking about, do we need a contract, et cetera. And that story definitely has changed. We feel good for the next year. I mean, the challenge is that obviously there's, particularly in Asia, there is a big demand for marine collagen, and that impacts on us, but we're confident in our supply chain.
Great.
Do you have any concerns with, I guess, the long-term shelf stability because of marine collagen and the change in the taste profile or anything?
Yeah, I mean, we started with a short shelf life. I mean, the great thing about collagen and what the attractions as well as the fantastic health benefits it has is just how flexible it is as a food ingredient and how it can really be used in so many different ways, and it doesn't really impact on the food or the beverage if you're taking it that way that you're consuming. So we've been cautious. We've started with a relatively short shelf life on the bar, which is 9 months. And so, with a bar launch, you're always sort of seeing how the bar reacts and adjusting accordingly as things go forward.
The messaging for collagen is really bipolar. There's beauty and then there's health. Are you going to position in one category or the other? Or
we're really health focused. We do actually in our powder range, we have a blend called Spruce Up Your Skin and Hair, which combines collagen with other ingredients like zinc, biotin, hyaluronic acid, to really target, bringing together. I mean, again, our mission is making health simple, so we're trying to bring ingredients together that really target one area. And the same with the bar, we're trying to bring fantastic ingredients together in one bar. So you're getting the collagen, but you're getting everything else as well.
You just addressed my question as well.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, great. Can't wait to see where this goes. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks, John.
we're at time. Thank you so much, John. That was great. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, great. Okay, wow. We have such judges. Can you imagine how much work you have to do? We have so many amazing contestants. That was spectacular. I just want to let you know that, of course, we want you to visit all the contestants on the show floor tomorrow and Sunday. And I also really want you to attend the CHFA Industry Achievement Awards being held tomorrow, 6 p.m. at the Pan Pacific Crystal Ballroom, where you will find out who the winner is. Would you put your hands together for all those extraordinary extraordinary contestants. I could not believe how much innovation. Wow. You know, they say that necessity is the mother of invention, and that's what all of you brought to the table today. You all had an origin story that really pulled out something that we really needed. So thank you so much for bringing those beautiful products to market. I'm now going to invite Helen up because we do have a fabulous giveaway for 2 retailers in the audience. You're going to go home with none other than an Apple iPad. So how fabulous that you guys get this great draw, and Helen will come up and choose 2 of those lucky people. So I hope everyone got their actual, yes? Just, sorry, yeah, no judges in there.
Who wants an iPad? Amazing, who's not a judge? Who wants an iPad who's not a judge? So exciting, 2 retailers tonight. Number 1, Andrew Savage, Vitamins First. Is Andrew in the room?
Yes, incredible.
Hey, Andrew.
Great.
Good to see you. Thank you. You're welcome. Number 2, Deborah Lemmy, Well in Hand. Is Deborah with us? Oh, yay. It's always great when people are still here to win their prizes. So we'll get that to Deborah when she gets out of that aisle. Thanks again to all the fantastic and amazing participants. That was awesome. And to all the judges.
Yeah, thank you so much. And one last thing, we absolutely want to see you at the welcome reception, which is happening right now in room 211. So let's all head over there, have a wonderful beverage together, and celebrate being part of this awesome community of like-minded health seekers. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Really loved doing this again. That was so fun. See you next year.